we're definitely witnessing closer ties between Saudi Arabia and China. Are we going to see more frequent direct flights between the two countries? And how can these somewhat change or impact the connectivity between East Asia and the Middle East and even globally?
This is a very interesting question. I think as you know, the political relations between the two countries at its highest level. And there is a direct seriousness and directions from both leaderships to promote relations, whether it's economical, social, and otherwise. And the only way to do so is through direct connectivity. A couple of airlines, China Eastern, have already started direct flights. Saudi has also expanded their frequencies. Saudi used to fly only to Guangzhou. Now they're flying to Beijing. And they added another destination, Xinchen. The same thing, I believe, China Eastern has started direct flights to Jeddah and Riyadh. Once we have this direct connectivity between China or Chinese destinations, whether it's Beijing, Shanghai, Guangzhou, Shenzhen, and others, to also Saudi destinations like Riyadh, Jeddah, Dammam, that will, of course, allow for more transfer of traffic and connectivity to other parts of the world.
With the China C919 from COMAC entering services and also the larger C929 in the making, how can these somewhat impact and change the aviation industry? And also, are Saudi airlines looking into these options offered by COMAC?
First of all, we were so impressed by what we've seen in COMAC facility in Shanghai. As a matter of fact, the first meeting I had with Mr. Hu, the chairman of COMAC, it was in Singapore in last January in the air show. And then that was followed by another meeting subsequently into Shanghai. And as I said, the facility is really impressive. It's state of the art. And we are not only Saudi, I mean, to be honest with you, what we've been discussing today in the conference is that the manufacturing of aircrafts and supply chain challenges are really key issues that is facing today the industry and it limiting the growth and potentially limiting the growth of travel globally, because we only have mainly two main OEMs and the others are, different segments. And we are quite optimistic. And I think the airlines, the national carriers here are, and not, as I said, not only the Saudi national carriers, but I think the globe. Everybody is watching what COMAC is doing, and we think COMAC is going to disrupt the industry. We've been in the facility. We boarded the 919. It's a very beautiful aircraft. And we are waiting for the 929 and hopefully 949. So it's the whole version, whether it's commercial or even the RJ and other segments like the private jets and executive jets. And I think it's going to change the landscape